Georgia plays, and before I get into any other games, Georgia dominates Oregon. And they come out against Stanford, and they can't even run the ball. Georgia's got to do something with that offensive line. This is pitiful. And what happened to Alabama versus Texas? Alabama did not impress me for y'all Alabama fans out there. Christopher, Mr. Weeks, Peanut Roll Tide. Alabama did not impress me at all. You let Texas almost beat you. Texas. I wasn't impressed by Alabama's offensive line. I wasn't impressed by Alabama's receivers, so-called. Y'all gonna have the dominant receivers again this year. I will say Gibbs is one of y'all's best talents on that team. Almost lost to Texas. And I see Texas A&M's got a pretty good defense. Can Alabama's dominant offense get by Texas A&M's defense? Whoo! Y'all do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share button, and that thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. And back to Georgia. I'm going down Georgia too. Georgia has no running game. Georgia's offensive line can't even open up holes for the running back. And you're playing against a pee-wee team. Georgia's running backs can't even hardly find holes to run through because the offensive line can't open any. The only thing Georgia has right now is a passing game. Lo and behold, when we get to South Carolina, a SEC team next weekend, is Georgia going to start going one-dimensional? Georgia's running game is piss poor. We have Brock Bowers, Darnell Washington, Kearis Jackson, Lad McConkey. They've made some great plays today. Georgia comes out and dominates against Oregon, number 11 ranked team in the country. You're playing Samford, and you're playing like doo-doo, even though we're blowing them out right now 23-0. I don't know, man. Good teams shouldn't struggle like this. I do see Alabama struggling against Texas A&M. Because like I said, I wasn't impressed with Alabama's offense. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The refs. Oh my God. Did the refs help Texas? Here we go. Texas played a good game. Our receiver's hurt again. Our receiver's out. I'm not making no excuses. I won't make no excuses this year. Georgia's offensive line needs to tighten up. You can't even push Samford's defensive line around to open up holes for your running back. I don't think Alabama will be number one come next week. But I also don't think Georgia should be number one the way they playing against Samford. Bryce Young was down. How was Bryce Young down? Granted, he did lead them back to win the game. If that cornerback had sacked Bryce Young, I believe that game would have been over and Texas would have won. Because I believe that would have put Alabama out of field goal range. Good teams should not struggle like this. Stetson Bennett has made some great passing plays again. But I just can't help to get off Georgia's running game in this offensive line. If your offensive line cannot open holes for your running backs, what are you going to do against teams like South Carolina next weekend, Florida, Tennessee? What's going on, Mr. Weeks? Welcome to the live stream, brother. Boy, I wasn't impressed with y'all. Y'all supposed to have a dominant offense. These dominant receivers. Like, subscribe, and share, guys, and hit that thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. I don't understand how you're playing a high school team and you can't even run the ball. Georgia is counting on their defense again. Oh, appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah, I agree with that, Mr. Weeks. Bye, man. Texas hung right there with y'all and came that close to winning that game. And we just playing a high school team, and we still can't do nothing. Granted, we're winning 23-0, but we can't even run the football. Against a high school team, Sanford. I see that Tennessee and Pitt game's close. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of that game. Texas A&M's defense looks pretty good, though. What is Georgia and Alabama going to do when they start getting into conference play? You had Alabama struggle against Texas, and Georgia can't even run the ball. Like, subscribe, share, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get them likes on up there. It helps the channel out. Will Alabama and Georgia struggle when they get into conference play? And they supposed to be top 3 teams? What's going on, Tim? Welcome to the live stream, brother. Appreciate the thumbs up. Let's get them on up there. Support the channel. I appreciate it. I tell you, I'm worried about Georgia when we start playing the likes of Tennessee and Florida. If they can't run the ball and they turn Georgia into one-dimensional, Georgia might be in trouble. Yeah, I've heard that all off season too, Tim. Maybe this was a wake-up call for them. To let everybody know. Hey, let's hope so, Matt. Because I can tell you, if Georgia can't run the ball, it's going to be a long season for them. Yeah, I think Sark was really wanting to get out of there with a win. Appreciate all y'all joining the live stream. I see Arkansas beat South Carolina. Yeah, they probably will. I tell you, I thought Jermaine Burton was going to be a hell of a player for Bama this year. Subscribe, share, guys. Hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot. This always happens with Georgia, though. Every time they get to play against an opponent like this, it's like they struggle. And I'm not saying they struggling. They passing the ball all over the field. But they struggling with the run game. Maybe that'll change second half. I definitely want to see that Florida-Kentucky game. Like, subscribe, share, guys. Hit that thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Now, I can tell you, Bama didn't play like a #1 team today. And even though Georgia's dominating Samford, they ain't playing like a #2 team. It wouldn't shock me if Ohio State jumps up to #1 come next week. Georgia is struggling with running the ball badly. I will be on here later on tonight, so y'all tune in. I wanted to jump on here right quick while it was halftime during the Georgia game. But y'all be sure to tune in later on tonight, because I will definitely be back on. Appreciate everybody joining the live stream. What's going on, Bobby? I'm gonna tell you, the dogs are looking good, but they not looking good in that run game. Yeah, I'll be back on later on, Mr. Weeks. I promise y'all that. Figured I'd jump on here right quick and talk a little bit about Georgia and Alabama. But y'all definitely be sure to catch me here later on tonight. No, they struggled, Bobby. Just like Georgia's struggling in the run game. But I appreciate all y'all who tuned in and joined the live stream for this short, brief time. I will be back. And like always, win, lose, or tie, I'm a dog fan till the day I die.